Hello, it's April 2023, and this was to be a video interview of the daughter of a wrongfully convicted man, who I made a few videos about in the winter of 2022, and several more mentions in other videos since. Once the video was made public in January 2023, I had a message from a third party, threatening some sort of legal action, as they made claim to the rights to their story. Due to my health issues, I just took the video down, with the plan to remaster the video, omitting the interview when I felt better, as I also discussed other important topics.
Hello, it's January 2023, and over the years I've talked about wrongful convictions and how they not only impact the life of the person who is wrongfully convicted, but the lives of people in their lives. I've shared some stories with regards to friends who over the years have been strained by what I'm living through in the aftermath and how stressful it's been for everyone. And I've had some friends even stick through all that, and I really appreciate them for doing so. And I couldn't have made it this far, this long in my life, living in the aftermath of my efforts in Calgary, Alberta, without my friends and even friends that I've made online, and even strangers who help me as much as they can. Now, I don't have any personal stories with regards to family because I don't have family, and I've addressed how it would impact even, for example, family members. Now, I can't, even if I did have family, and the friends that I've talked about, I've mentioned without names, obviously, I can't speak for them on the stresses that they've gone through, standing by me all these years and witnessing the injustice. Now, I'm going to say again, it doesn't matter how my story began with my trying to expose the sex trafficking of these vulnerable women at a nonprofit organization in the mental health industry, which was being funded 60% by Alberta Health Services. You have to set that aside because things changed, the direction, the course of everything changed on May 4th, 2013, when two former Calgary police officers decided to do street justice on me, to shut me up, and I guess in their own way teach me some sort of lesson. I have no idea. And that segued into police, judicial, and political corruption in the city of Calgary, which ultimately led to my wrongful convictions. And I've shown a plethora of evidence that supports every part of my story, from the sexual abuse, trafficking of these women, to the wrongful convictions and everything else. And they needed me wrongfully convicted because I was suing them. Now, there's plenty of videos talking about all that, and that's not the point of this video. It's the wrongful convictions is what this video is focusing on. And not too long ago, I had someone reply to a video. Now, last winter, I did a video on a gentleman by the name of Leslie Vase after watching his interview. And the video that I done on him and the original interview links are going to be in the description box below. And one of his daughters had reached out to me, and we did an interview from the perspective of how wrongful convictions impact family. So this is her first-hand experience, her first-hand knowledge of how a wrongful conviction had changed the course of her life, because Leslie Vase was wrongfully convicted when he was only 17 years old and spent 10 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. So his youth, his molding his character and everything else, unfortunately, took place in prison. And that had impacted him when he was finally released, exonerated. And I've discussed how even throughout the decades after, he had a hard time finding a job, even when he was exonerated, because that criminal record kept showing up. He educated himself and everything else, and that kept popping up in his life. Now, this interview is going to focus on how the man who became, after prison, from being wrongfully convicted, turned out to be. And it's not anything negative towards him, but his daughter simply wanted to share her story. And she acknowledges, even she sent me an email summarizing her story, very powerful. It's beyond words for me to even describe her life. Now, she doesn't blame everything on her father. She does acknowledge that, she has some accountability to some degree. But it's her final words that really were powerful and very positive. So I'm going to share that interview right after this, and apologize that the audio is not perfectly clear. I did the best I could, but this is her story from her perspective of having a father who was wrongfully convicted at a very young age, growing up in an adult prison system, and this is her life. The very powerful statement that really stands out, and I think for so many people, they don't even see it, is breaking that, I'm going to use the words, breaking that generational curse. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Listen to this and write it down if you can't remember it. You're never going to outgrow warfare. You simply must learn to fight. I hear people say, when is it going to get easier? When you die.